Hello again. Right. And a bit of play with the centre. I think I've turned off the intercom bit now because it was trying to connect to the only intercom that wasn't available. So I've had a play and I've deleted the intercom it's trying to connect to. It does. I do need to update my firewall wire, etc. So I do need to update the centre. So bear with me if you just still do it. And I'm sorry if you've heard that intercom trying to connect message the entire time, which you probably have, because I think it records everything that I hear, because you can also record telephone calls when people ring me, and also when I'm chatting to someone on the intercom. So you probably have heard everything I've heard, which is sorry if you have, but we will recap on the way back, because that's what we do. But it definitely has warmed up, even though I was stationary. So stationary is warm, weather's nice. But it definitely has warmed up. That sun is definitely warmer. Right then, so see if I hear any noises, which I don't yet, which is good. So that's good. So I will recap, because I'll probably end up using this one instead of the last one. Then, if all you've heard is trying to connect to my Bluetooth intercom, failed, rubbish. So Honda Fury, living with it for the last couple of years, wouldn't change it for the world. Very comfortable. The number of them around, which is good if you like being different, which is what I was saying last time. I do like to be different on bikes. If the bike's not different and not a rare bike to have in the first place, then I think it's doing something. I can hear it in my ear, but I don't think it's so yeah, I like rare bikes, so I don't want to put up all the traffic lights, have someone put up next to me with exactly the same bike, just with a different set of levers on it or something, I don't know. I want to be very different, so there's not very many of the Honda Furies out there, which is good for me. And then obviously when there are some out there, I tend to try and do something a bit different to them. And I've got one that's, you know, been done a little bit already with the mirrors and the seat and stuff like that. So I am trying my best. And also with the Kawasaki as well, it's, you know, got a Ducati rear swing arm and rear pipes. So I'm pretty different with that one as well, but that's my project one. So and the caberg Ghost helmet, comfortable, lightweight, definitely a summer helmet, definitely a chopper helmet as well, all that sort of thing. You can get away with it. Actually, I've used this helmet on my sports as well. It will go with the sports, but I also feel that high speeds, anything above 80, you're definitely feeling it, the air coming through. But not just that, you've also got that when you do a lifesaver, it feels like the wind's going to pull the mask open, because you're looking behind, so the wind's almost trying to come in from behind. Why is this knob? It's a 60 for crying out loud. So yeah, it does feel like it's going to rip your face mask off, which I don't know how well it would stand up to 80 mile an hour winds, because it's, as much as it is screwed on, it's only screwed on with a a slide joint, which is also plastic, I believe. So you know, it's going to be one of those things where you got to judge what you're doing when you're going out. If you are going to go out on a sports bike and you are going to go fast, just bear it in mind. Definitely use your mirrors a lot more rather than doing your lifesavers as much as you normally would. Either that, or try not to turn your head so much. Just use your eyes more than your actual head moving. I know a lot of people doing their tests were failing lifesavers because they were using their eyes too much, and the instructor likes to see you physically move your head round for obvious reasons. So I tend to do a proper look around when I do my lifesavers, you know, proper head turn, make sure that I'm definitely seeing what's behind me. And like I say, when you do that, it's almost like you're turning your face mask away from you and going backwards, and as the air gets underneath it does feel like it's going to, it might not open it, 80 miles an hour might not open it, but I don't want that to happen when I'm going along, so it won't fling off or nothing as far as I know, or as far as I can see, but there is a chance that you'll lose it if it does, there is a chance you'll break it if it does. Oh, the other chance is it'll scare the crap out of you if it does, because you're not expecting it to flip up. So yeah, caberg Ghost Nose helmet. I like it. I look after it. I want to get the gold or yellow tinted visor if I can, because it does look like one of those Halo helmets. So I'll forget gold. I've got a iridium one at the moment. And the iridium one looks good, but I think I might go with the yellow if I can, just for that extra. I'm not sure if there's a yellow tinge to it, like a riding or driving goggles, glasses, yeah, the yellow tinge to them to help with visibility and all that. But I think it's going to be more tinted like the iridium one is, and not tinted with a yellow tinge to it, which I wouldn't mind if I had, but I don't need the yellow tinge. I'm still, to be honest, I'm wearing my sunglasses still underneath this, and it's a tinted visor, and I'm wearing my sunglasses. Not that it's, well, I have to, or that I need to, because I don't need to. I just, if I do want to pop my helmet up, the visor on it, I'm not going to have to worry about wind and flies and mud going in my eyes, so I can still basically go along. I do have a foam insert for the goggle section, so it does go around your face a bit better. I didn't need it today, to be honest, but it's good for summertime, wintertime, keeping the cold away from your eyes, and obviously any breathing that you do helps prevent the goggles from misting up. But they do have pin inserts, so you know, it's not all bad. You get a pin insert and a goggle. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the bike. I'm enjoying the helmet. I really want the summer to kick in properly, so we got some decent summer, some decent sun when we're doing the charity rides. We got what have we got coming up? I think we've got the Summer Santa run in June, I believe it is, and I think I've even booked that week off, but I'm not sure. That's all down to Bideford. That's a long day, that's 8 all day. Hopefully my brother will be doing that, and my ex will be coming along. She likes to come along for a ride on the back of it when she gets a chance. That's the other thing I want to learn sort out as well. I need a slightly bigger city bar that will help when it comes to her and her long journeys on the back there. She's got something to lean against basically, and relax on and be a bit more secure. So I'm hoping that I can make one rather than buy one. I was thinking of making one because I can make it to how big I want it and the spec that I do want from it. But and also to buy one, and they're really expensive for what they are. But we will see. I wouldn't mind trying to get one done if I can, but it's having the time to do it. I need to pop up to see my brother and get him to pop into his workplace. He works for an engineering company on a weekend. It shouldn't take me long to do. He said he's got a bench to work on. I just got to get the right size bar and make a couple of bending jigs for it, so to speak. Taking my old one off as a base for the design and do a few measurements for the holes to make sure I get the holes right for the bolting down, and then it's just a matter of bending it really. Once it's bent and it fits, I can give it a good spray in, and then at some point I'll get a powder coating no doubt for it lasts a bit longer. But yeah, so hoping we got the Santa run in June. I'm still waiting for the confirmation on the Rider Respect, which normally goes out of Walton Bassett, but has been named the Staff and Yeovil airstrip. Hopefully they're going to do one this year, and hopefully I can be off. Normally I don't get enough time to book it off because I work weekends sometimes, so I'm hoping that at some point they will let us know so I can let my boss know that I need that weekend off. There's a Bideford event bike show. That's at the beginning of May, I believe, which is probably the May bank holiday, which I've asked to be off because I wouldn't mind going down to it. It's a long way to go. I don't think my brother will be able to make it though, but you know, we will see. I reckon it'll be nice down there. It's the beginning of May. Hopefully the weather will be good still. And as much as I've been to Bideford with the Santa runs, I've never actually been there to see there, and it's a nice area to see down there. I'm not sure where it's to. I think it's on the seafront as far as I'm aware, which again would be a nice area to be in if the sun's out and it's a nice hot day. It's definitely a day thing. I would say a weekend thing ideally. I've asked for the weekend off, so I'd say a weekend thing. Drive down there, find somewhere to stay, drive back. But you know, if not, you can always, if it's a nice hot weekend, there's no reasons why you can't enjoy the sun and enjoy the weather on the way back if need be either. Oh, I could have stopped in there. I've got change on me. So yeah, we've got that one. What else there? There's the Great Western Air Ambulance one that we do. It's normally in the summer as well, and that's basically just so we're supporting the air ambulance space to make sure everything's all right there, because you never know when I might need them. I am actually getting quite hungry as well now, so I might stop off in yeah, should have known you were going to Thornbury. Yeah, I might stop off in Cribs and have something to eat before I get home, and then I've got to pop out and get my hair cut, because when I was off on Monday, my barber shuts on a Monday. Still feels a bit nippy when I go along. 40 mile an hour, and it doesn't seem to be a wind looking at the trees and that, but it feels cold. It's 1:30, so there's no reasons why. But you know, I stopped earlier. I stopped for 10 minutes or so. It felt lovely and warm then, and when I started it didn't feel that cold, but obviously you know, I had heated up, so to speak, so That's why it was feeling warm until I got going. I do need to tighten up that adjust on my cruise control arm. Not mechanical. I was thinking of getting mechanical. I might still get mechanical. I'm just trying to find one for this model, this vehicle. So I've got electronic. So I've got mechanical, which is blatantly just a strap, as you can see. It just wraps around the throttle, and it's got a lever you push down that grips the throttle where you want it. I just need to tighten it up a little bit because it's not tight enough, so the throttle's trying to slowly twist back. Which is fine by me, you know, but I can cope with it. I know what it's doing. But I just need to tweak it a little bit. You got to try and find a lot of fine line between it gripping it too much and hindering you on your day-to-day riding, and it's not gripping enough when you activate it, so it's not holding the throttle in position. Which, you know, trial and error. I'm getting there. It's a tweak at a time. I might even change the castle bolt. It's got a capped nut on it, so I might even change that for a lock-in. So when I do get it in place, there's definitely no chance of it popping back out and unlocking itself. So down there's not even any markings on the floor to say how fast I was going. So yeah, I'm waffling on, I know, but it's a nice day. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying being on a bike again. I wanted to take the bikes to work, take the Kawasaki to work when I go to work in the summer, but at the moment I've got nowhere to park it that's secure enough in my eyes. I can't park it in the back of my work because they're got a parking thing there, and you got to be part of the on the list. And they are trying to help me out. They're trying to make a little space for me so I can put the bike. So hopefully I can go to Bath then on the bike and enjoy it a bit more this summer, because the Bath route is a very nice day out on the bike. There's some nice roads around there. I did a nice little trip to Bath the other day and back again on the Kawasaki. So I'm hoping there'll be more days to come in the summer, and I won't just think, oh, it's too hot to go out on a bike, because that's what I've got all the summer gear for. Or I also need to pop into JNS is it? I think it is. The bike shop that used to be up in Filton, and it's moved. And I didn't know, I thought it left the area or went bust, but it's actually moved to Arcliffe area. So said to me brother we might pop up there at some point, have a look around. Summer's coming, you never know. I could probably do a new pair of boots, but these will last me for the summer, no problem. But they're really comfortable, so I don't really want to change them if I can help it. They're really comfortable. And when I take the bike to work, I can actually get away with wearing them as work boots, because they're so comfortable. So you know, fingers crossed and all that, we might actually be able to pop out and do a bit of shopping, get some more bike stuff. There's a few bits and bobs I want to get for the Kawasaki as well, but you know, I'm not in any rush for them at the moment. I've got to change the clutch on that at some point, I think. I've got another clutch to put in, but there's no rush. It seems to be alright at the moment, it seems to be going alright, so I need to MOT this one next week. Hopefully everything will go through alright, but no major problems. It's taxed and insured, so I haven't got to worry about anything else. I'm in no major rush. I've got 2 bikes, so I don't need to rush to get this through, but I definitely do want to get it through before my next before the Bidford Santa run. So worst comes to worst, I might have to do a few bits and bobs. Lucky we're both not doing that, mate. But I have double yellows, so the white side shouldn't be. So yeah, looking forward to the summer. It's only, what is it, 28th of March, and look at that sun, you know. I think this time last year we were getting over all part of snow still. I think you're speeding up now, you dickhead, just because I'm overtaking you. Excuse my language. So yeah, so it ain't a bad day considering it's March still. It's not even summertime yet, because the clocks don't go back until this Sunday. So, you know, I knew he was going to do that. I don't know why you bothered there, but yeah, looking forward to the summer. Looking forward to doing as much bike riding as I can, work-wise and pleasure. My brother's on his bike now. This is his second year now, I believe, or coming up to his second year. I believe it is. So, looking forward to going out with him a bit more on the bike, so I've got something to go out with. Need to be catching up with the ex at some point as well, because she's gonna be she'll be coming out on there at some point, so I got to liaise with her to make sure she's free and not got anything that'll stop her from popping out when she wants to. Also, she needs me to sort out her piston gear that she's got for her little one. Apparently it's cleaning the batteries and not going very well, so I said I'd pop down there at some point if I can with my brother, and we will have a look, see if we can fix the bike for her, or her little one. She's not too little anymore. 17 now, bloody hell. 18 now, they're the oldest. Time to not fly. So yeah, it's all good at the moment. Everything's going fine. Just looking forward to this sunshine and this heat. I need some heat. The amount of times I've thought of emigrating just so I can have a decent bike ride on a daily basis. You know, Spain, that sort of thing. America would be nice, but you've got too many laws. They have their Harleys too much. I'm not a Harley fan. As much as I like it for what it is, it's not a Harley thing for me. I don't rate the Harleys that much. Paying for same as like BMWs, you're buying a badge basically. Don't get me wrong, don't want a Harley. I ride a Harley, but I prefer something more reliable, hence the reasons why I got the Honda Fury, which is, in my eyes, looks better than a Harley. There you go ahead, you wobble along, dear. Yeah, it looks better than a Harley, and it's going to be a damn sight more reliable than a Harley, if you ask me. Being a Honda. So yeah, everything's going right for the time being. We'll have to see how it goes. I've changed the indicators on the rear myself. I've got those good to indicate enough. Yeah, I've got those Audi ones to see what they're like. They're only cheap. I think they were like £7, something like that. They're the ones with the indicator. The indicator goes along like a LEDs, aren't they? So it's a bit like a night rider sort of look to it, I suppose. I think the Audi did it first, I believe. Might be wrong. There's a proper bike fest here at the moment. You don't worry about parking in certain places then, you just park anywhere you want to. I'm gonna just park behind you, you bloody miserable git. So we are here. Let's speak to you later.